Years ago, red-haired Shanks was seen carrying the gum-gum fruit, but his true target was never Luffy. It was Ace, the son of Galdi. Roger. In the latest revelations, Ace is shown directly breaking through the Forest of Shadows. Before his death, Roger personally entrusted Ace's straw hat to Shanks, saying, "This is the lifeline of my crew. Everything Shanks has today exists because Roger raised him, trained him, and passed down a will heavier than any treasure, the will to one day overthrow the celestial dragons." Roger knew his time was running out. Even in his sleep, he dreamed of finding someone worthy to inherit that impossible mission. So why did Shanks guard the gum-gum fruit so obsessively? Because he already knew the truth. Even though Shanks didn't follow Roger to Laugh-Tale, when Roger returned from the final island, he told Shanks everything. The truth of the world, the darkness behind the celestial dragons, and the secret of the gum-gum fruit. It was never a normal devil fruit. It was the sun god Nika. When Roger revealed this, Shanks broke down in tears, not for himself, but because Roger didn't have much time left, and because that god-sized mission had no successor. Shanks understood one thing clearly. Only by awakening Nika could the legendary warrior of liberation rise again, and only then could the celestial dragons be overthrown. That's why Shanks dared to form his own crew. That's why he dared to stand against the world government. He stole the fruit and immediately sailed to Fuchsia Village. Why? Because Shanks believed Ace was hiding nearby. He intended to personally give the fruit to Roger's son, so Ace could finish the journey Roger never completed. That would have been the greatest act of loyalty, but fate had other plans. A loud, reckless kid who kept shouting about becoming Pirate King accidentally ate the fruit. In that instant, Shanks froze. He understood immediately. This wasn't a mistake. This was destiny. It wasn't Shanks who chose the successor, Nika did. You think Shanks losing his arm was an accident? No. He bet everything. As he watched Luffy bite into the fruit, Shanks stopped caring whether Ace would ever appear, because that boy's eyes were exactly like Roger's. From that day on, Shanks placed Roger's promise, his hopes for Ace, and even the future of the world onto Monkey D. Luffy, partly because he believed in that fearless kid, and partly because Luffy was chosen by the sun god himself. Looking back now, every step Shanks took was calculated. Stopping in Fuchsia Village wasn't coincidence. Losing his arm wasn't failure. From beginning to end, Shanks was waiting for the chosen one who could carry the world's greatest banner. If Luffy had never eaten that fruit, if Ace had arrived just one moment earlier, the story of the Pirate King might have ended very differently.